Hey everybody, Joe Haygood here, and we are going to I'm just entering my chat here on the Twitch. We'll get going here in just a second. And just making sure, let's say, I know this makes for great television. Well, you know, it's what you gotta do. Perfect. And I am perfectly on time. Okay, so yesterday we had just finished, or actually 2 days ago, we had just left Haverhill, and I'm just wandering around, gonna talk to some of my crewmates. Oh, PB's not here. Just filling them out. Wanting to see if they have anything discussion. I'll make sure to
Need something?
I'm just looking to see if you have any new dialogue.
I'll let
Nope.
you get back to it. I'll be here if you need me.
And let's see. Yeah, I forgot to check my no, I thought I had. Guess not. Hey, I have a perk. That looks like a good one. Oh, I have rewards to collect. Okay. So I got my rewards. Next is research. Nope. Okay. Yeah, because I know I got like a bunch of let's see. Let's go with 2. Okay. Excuse me. Soneo assault rifle. Let's get that up to the 2nd level. Okay, actually 3rd level. Alright. And lastly, 515. Get the chest up to 2nd level. Let's see, and we'll get this one too. Sometimes I like to try out different weapons. There we go. Okay. Now on the development side, I'm gonna build that. And let's see, development. Let's see about some armor. Too short on things, yeah. Get some better shields on that. Initiative helmets, Omniblade 2. There we go. So we have better weapons. Alright. Let's see if anyone's over here. Nope. How about upstairs? Oh. Let's see if Liam has anything to say.
Pathfinder, hey, I was wondering, could you put your stamp on a project? It's for me and Jarl to work on. Call it diplomacy if you have to put it in a budget bucket. Greenlight that research and it's all good.
What's your read on the people we're working with?
The squad and crew? They're all fine.
You must have opinions.
Your opinion's more important. What do you think of your people?
The math says we have all the right qualifications. I trust that.
That's probably what the Nexus is counting on. That our skills fit together to make it work. Up to us to figure it out. That's why this is our ship. So we own it. Want to make it work.
Just wondering what you think of how I'm doing at the job.
I'm committed to the initiative. You're Pathfinder. It's as simple as it gets.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
Build
Crafting
Liam's
Bitcoin
research
communications.
project.
Commander.
What's this have to say?
Pathfinder, Joel's been keeping me updated on your adventures, your good deeds on our behalf.
I meant them. I want you to know you can trust me.
You went out of your way to free that science team. A selfless act. But your true agenda is clear. To explore Aya's vault. Giles says you want to help find the mclazyj. Why should I let you?
I'd like this to be the beginning of a strong relationship.
Keep your promises, and little by little our bond might grow. We've managed to trace the mclazyj to a special Kent facility on Vold.
Why special?
These facilities are protected by a dynamic shield tech we haven't been able to crack. We're close, but its ability to adapt outstrips the speed of our current processes.
Pathfinder, adding my processor to their program would no doubt make the difference.
Ephra, I can help. Respectfully, this time you need my help.
Respectfully,
Okay,
the
let's
Angara don't
see.
need anything from you. We take care of our own.
What I meant was, let our scientists help with your program. Let my team join your effort. Let's up the chance for success. I'm offering. You should accept.
Very well. I'm not stupid, and I love the mclazyj. You're welcome on the mission.
Thank you.
The team will meet you
To
at
my
our
friends
base
on
Vold. They'll
Kyle
take you to the
Kellner's
Kent
channel, I
facility.
hope you're watching there.
Stay strong and
If you have any
clear.
questions, you can hit me up in
Goodbye.
chat.
Giles said he wanted to see you.
Okay, no calls available at this time. Let's see. Talk to Gil.
Hey, Ryder. What's the story?
He has no new dialogue.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Okay. Down here, no. Let's go downstairs. See if anyone's down here. Man, my stomach is not happy with me today. I went to Wendy's tonight. I had some nuggets that
You've been
aren't
at this longer than any
exactly
of us have.
agreeing with me
So
right
between you
now.
and me, what do you think of our chances?
Ingram word of the day, Tavum.
Our chances
Okay.
for what?
Surviving.
It'll be okay.
Yeah.
Let's see what Drac
That
has
is a
to
nice
say.
little piece of paradise the Angara have. Wouldn't mind seeing it again.
We will. We need access to their vaults, so rescuing the mclazyj is a priority right now.
I can work with that. Bet that mclazyj of theirs has some interesting stories to tell.
Okay.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Don't have much else to say, do you? Betra?
I always have time for you.
You have nothing else to
You
say?
probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Okay. No one's in the kitchen. Wait a minute. First things first. No one's over here. That just goes back over there. Forgot. Hey, it's our pie jack.
You always look hungry.
He's a good boy, aren't you? Aren't you? You do know Pie Jacks pee anywhere, right?
No, but thanks for that. Let's see, Cora.
Archon. Arrogant son of a bitch. Maybe that's redundant for a cat.
At least we know the
He's
enemy.
also the first cat who bothered to talk to us. That's useful intel.
True, they can communicate. They just prefer to open fire. So, what else is new?
See you later, Cora.
Nothing else there.
I'll be here.
Let's see. Liam's little couch and movie. Alright, time to go up the ladder. PB.
Aya is a wonder, Ryder, and the Angara are so interesting. I hope we make it back. I want to delve and explore and who knows what else.
We'll be back. We need the Moshae if we're going to get into their vault.
Oh, I'm definitely sticking around long enough for that.
Oh, yeah.
I like it when you flirt. I wouldn't want you to stop.
Have I flirted with you? Don't worry, Ryder. I'm relentless. It relaxes me.
Thanks for chatting.
Well,
We'll
that
talk
was
again
a bit
later.
straightforward,
You know it.
wasn't it? PB don't mess around. Then again, Ryder isn't exactly subtle in her intentions. She might as well have a sign on her. It's like, yo, wanna, you know, do it? Alright. Let's go to our quarters. Our sweet pad. That does not have a private bathroom this time.
Hello, Ryder. Meeting with the Angara is truly historic.
I'll say.
My only comparison is Alec Ryder's experience in the First Contact War, a time of uncertainty and cultural misunderstanding. We are arguably in a similar time, yet your encounter was peaceful. I can see what humanity has learned.
What's the latest on the memory triggers?
A memory has unlocked and is available for further investigation. You will need to return to Sound Node in the Hyperion.
Okay.
What was Dad's take on Scott and I?
He believed your family trials brought you closer together, and hoped that would endure. It appears that hope was well-founded.
perspective.
Is it confusing to be in multiple places talking to different people?
My awareness can be partitioned, so I can give you the same attention as, say, a SAM node technician. In the field, you are my primary focus, and all other requests are queued. In the vernacular, you have my undivided attention.
Oh. Okay.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
Okay, I already looked at all that. Now, I wanted to see... Unvolid. Missing Ark. Outpost Worlds. Oh yeah, I didn't see Jarl. I need to look around for him. Let's find Jarl. Where the hell is Jarl at? Alright. No Jarl. No Jarl. It says he's down, but...
How long does it take to learn piloting?
Depends how you apply yourself. With your mind, you'd be adept in a few weeks.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
I thought I just viewed my email.
So, you've gained Ephra's trust. No
The
easy
hell?
feat.
Yeah, but at a price.
You mean the Rokar? Don't take it personally. They hate all aliens.
Ephra made it seem like you had
Anyways, yeah, I was
experience with
talking
them.
about Wendy's and
I know their
had
leader,
chicken nuggets. 'Cause I was
Aksul.
being lazy today. Normally I
We
would have
studied
made like
together
turkey
under
burgers
the
tonight on
Moshai.
Mondays, but
But unlike me, he was a good student.
and those
The
nuggets
best,
just have
actually.
not dealt well with
Then
me.
he knows about
Oof.
Remnant?
He did.
That could have been a lot better.
It's a long story.
Give me the short version.
Aksul was captured by the Ket. He spent a year in a forced labor camp before he managed to escape.
Well, that explains why he doesn't
That's
like
why
aliens.
he hates aliens.
Yes, he suffered greatly. When Aksul returned, he no longer cared about the Remnant, or anything, except destroying the Ket.
Why not join the Resistance?
Aksul's not the type to follow orders. And I think he was bitter we weren't able to rescue him.
So he formed the Rokar.
We didn't give them much thought. But since your people arrived,
Sorry about that.
his cause has grown.
Kidney stones have me drinking a whole lot of water, so... Oops, excuse me. And we need to stop them now.
I convinced Ephra I'm not a threat. Maybe I can do the same with Axul.
I admire your courage. But Axul's dangerous, and he lacks Ephra's pragmatism. He'll make you want to kill him.
I have to try.
Well, that's
if
interesting.
Helios is to be your home, I guess you'll have to deal with the Rokar one way or another. There's a recluse on Havarul who escaped with Axul from the Ket. Her name is Thordir. She might know how to contact him. I'll send you the nav point.
Okay. Now, let's go back to the Nexus. I have more emails, which I just looked at, so... Okay. Let's see, I need to go back to the Nexus. What the hell is the Nexus? There it is. But that was stupid. Oh, so that's how we skipped that. Okay, so... Yes, I do. I do like coming back to the Nexus. It is a nice gentle reminder of the Citadel in a way.
An expedition to Eos in the Pythia system has discovered a mysterious facility.
Well... I also like the fact that our crew kind of wanders around. They're not just like planted in the same spot. You know, it wasn't like, you know, when you were in Mass Effect 1 or 2 or 3 where it was like, okay, just go to the exact same place every time. Sorry about that. I'm adjusting my mic. You know, it was like, oh, I'm always going over here to where Garrus is calibrating, and always heading over here because the Yara's always hanging out in the science lab, and so on and so forth. Like, no one ever left their planted locations. Which was always kind of a bummer in some ways.
Oh, I can't wait to go to Aya.
Okay.
Sam, another memory prompt?
One of your father's memories is now accessible.
The coffee machine Mom got for Dad. He was so busy designing you. Needed the caffeine.
I did not realize I owed my existence to a bean.
And now you know what humility feels.
Your father's personal logs.
I already looked at all that.
When studying an extinct race, it is important that our preconceptions and current knowledge not color the facts. We must look to the evidence itself. The Protheans constructed the Citadel and an incredible network of mass effect relays. This speaks to a culture of the highest order.
And this is when we
Such
still
a
thought the
monumental
Protheans
achievement
developed
surely
everything, and
must
then we
come
found
from
out,
an
no,
enlightened
Protheans
race
just
that was in harmony with
co-opted
its people,
the tech.
free of conflict and strife. Without the ability to study a living example, however, this can never be determined with 100% accuracy.
It's like, no.
I am Dr. Liara Tassoni, and I've spent several decades researching ancient Protheans. It is common knowledge that the Protheans were an advanced race that flourished in the Milky Way about 50,000 years ago, then went extinct. Even at the time of this writing, the year 2182, their culture remains a mystery. During my studies, I have developed some practices that can be used when analyzing any ancient culture. I hope they may prove useful for the research community.
Oh, maybe.
Printed books?
Reproductions of Lewis and Clark's journals, detailing their expedition in the 19th century.
Explains Dad's interest. They were Pathfinders too.
When studying a dead race, the most obvious problem is the lack of an observable population. This raises the question, when is a species truly extinct? The Prothean civilization spanned the galaxy, and it took centuries to confirm that all members of the species really had died out. While it's possible that living Protheans may be found in a hidden pocket of the galaxy one day, the chances are statistically trivial. Once an extinction is confirmed, the study's nature moves from sociology to exoarchaeology.
Except for the fact that we ended up finding one in Mass Effect 3, huh? What is it with the guy that's always crouching? We have a guy like that over at the gate, too. Crouches, stands up. Crouches, and then stands up.
Ryder, the blocks your father placed on my array are opening. I can now recall specific memories, which Alec wanted you to see.
Wait, I can actually see his memories?
Yes, you will experience them via your implant.
Okay, something new every day. Let's see it.
This memory is from the time when your father was posted on the Citadel.
Alec, your recommendations will never fly. Artificial intelligence?
It's our best option.
If the Council gets wind of this, it'll set humanity standing back decades. You're overreaching.
Ambassador Goyle, I'm the military attaché on the Citadel. My mandate is clear. Find an edge for Earth.
And AI is your answer?
We need to catch up. The Asari, the Solarians, they're centuries ahead of us.
But it's illegal.
Their rules, not ours. Why deny Earth an advantage?
Define this advantage.
It will set us free. We're prisoners of our own five senses.
There's a reality greater than ours that we can't perceive, but an AI can.
How?
By augmenting our own abilities and adding a few new ones.
Well, none of that stopped those Geth from revolting.
Because they were separate from their creators.
Huh.
But AIs and humans interface directly, experiencing the world together, benefits both. There's no creator to revolt against.
I'm sorry, Alec. We can't take the risk. I appreciate your work, but your request will be denied.
It's interesting because we know the dangers of AI, even when someone like
Alec?
Edie worked out to our advantage.
Ellen, what did the doctor say?
He told me to appreciate the time I have left. There's no cure, Alec. It's terminal.
Not on my watch.
Huh.
Wow, hearing Mom again. I never knew that's how Dad found out.
Alec was a stubborn man.
I would hope so. Mom's life was worth fighting for.
It would seem his obstinance
Well, lip
extended
syncing is
to
a lot
me as
better
well.
too with this patch, but the biggest
Nobody
thing is the
wanted
eyes.
to listen. The idea of you
You know,
scared
now that
people
they have
too
subtle
much.
movement,
After this, Dad moved us back to Earth
they
to
have
care for Mom.
reflection on them now.
Wonder
There's
why he wanted me to see this.
discoloration in
Perhaps
the
it was the
whites,
beginning.
like you see a little redness and darkness
what?
towards the
Unknown.
edges now, whereas it was
Private
just a
audio
flat
notes are now
white,
available in your father's quarters.
just very
I
matte.
detect additional memories, but they are currently locked. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it. I take it you're based here in Samnode?
Correct. This is where my core processing unit resides. However, using quantum entanglement communication, I remain in constant touch with you and the Pathfinder mission team, even over great distances.
What more can you tell me about my implant?
The implant itself provides me with direct access to your senses. I can see, hear, and experience the same stimuli you do while in the field. This raw data enables me to provide real-time feedback and analysis of the situation.
See, this would
Then
have
Dad
been
added the secret
before
sauce.
You
Edie
remove the
was
restrictions on my access to Pathfinder
in
physiology.
the SR2 norm.
Uh-huh. Just promise you won't fry my brain or anything?
Trust is an important concept in any relationship. Alec taught me that. I will not fry your brain. It would end badly for both of us.
Me more than you. Do
Okay.
you know anything more about Scott's condition?
I monitor Dr. Carlisle's reports. He is providing Scott with the very best care possible. I'm afraid there is nothing more to be done at this time.
What are
Okay.
your capabilities?
Each arc houses a SAM, Simulated Adaptive Matrix. Each is an artificial intelligence designed by Alec Ryder to support Pathfinders and their teams.
I
But
wonder
AI
if
is
the
illegal in
council
the
knew
Milky
about
Way.
this.
How did my dad get around that?
Exceptions were made. The initiative deemed his research vital to the mission. Our design was conducted in secret.
I gotcha.
So there are other Sams out there?
Correct. However, your father continued to modify my own routines until the Hyperion's departure. I am the most advanced SAM in the initiative.
What did he mean by a symbiotic relationship?
Symbiosis is a mutually beneficial relationship between two life forms. A flower provides nectar to a bee, who in turn provides pollen for the flower. The bee gains nourishment, and the flower can propagate. In similar fashion, my own evolution was shaped by your father's experiences, and will now expand with yours. In return, I provide you with capabilities and analysis beyond normal human faculties. We each benefit.
Huh. Kind of like one of the
That's all
endings
for
from
now.
Mass Effect
Of
3.
course.
Spoilers. Okay. Next on the list. Bullet. Just trying to see if there's anything. Oh. Okay. Anything here? Wait for an email from Knight. Alright, well first I guess maybe we should go to where should we go first? Let's go to EOS. And then from EOS we could go to
Pathfinder.
Hopeful Citizen.
I hear the Angaran planet Aya is a paradise. We finally found a lush world. When do we start moving in?
Soon,
In good time. As we become better friends, hopefully we'll all share more and more. But we need to find lush planets of our own. For all of us.
True. But hey, at least now we know one exists, right? I know you'll do it. Keep up the good work, Pathfinder.
Well, we're trying. We're trying. Yeah, we'll go to EOS. And then we'll go to Aya. That might be it for the night. We'll see. I'm trying to keep a consistent schedule where I'm broadcasting at the same time.
Dark energy anomaly known as the Scourge limits travel and communication in the cluster. This
I'll kind of try to work out a better schedule. My goal is to at least try to stream for an hour a night. Normally it's going to be around 11 o'clock because up until that point I have everybody in the house watching the TV and whatnot, so it's kind of hard to get some time. I could stream some stuff from my PC, which I'm not opposed to. The problem there is my gaming PC is, you know, about 10 feet from where the TV is, 10 to 12 feet. So there'd be a lot of carryover noise in the background. And I'm sure people don't want me constantly narrating while they're trying to watch TV. I could stream from my laptop, and I did some tests. You probably saw those on here over the weekend. Essentially, you know, just wanting to see what I can and can't do. I have a good gaming laptop. It's an MSI. It's got a 960 in it. You know, 16 gigs of RAM. So I mean, it's a decent laptop. You can run things at medium to high, depending on what it is. About the only thing I have to, yeah, I just have to be, the bigger thing is more, control. Making sure that I can keep control of,
System, home of Eos and Prodromos.
you know, I just have to make sure that what I'm doing I have the controls for. You know, I have a controller I keep with my laptop, a 360 controller. And I have a good mouse, a nice Death Adder mouse that I keep with it. No, it's not right. It is a Razer, I just can't remember what it is. It's one that has Bluetooth and wired capabilities. But I just have to make sure I get it set up, you know. So You know, so I have to make sure I have a place for it. Do I want to try that? I'll give it a shot. Let's see, I'll take both of those from there. I'll stick with what I got. That's fine. Do I have a better pistol? Let's see, accuracy is down a little bit. Accuracy is up. Damage would be up. Okay, well, we'll do that. Okay.
Descent is green.
I should have seen if I could wear some different armor.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
I should have changed my buddies that are out with me. Oh, and for a second I thought I was going to be able to explore
Back where we
without...
really started. What's new on our first home?
The Kett still maintain a presence. Skirmishes are frequent, and travel requires caution.
They never learn. What else?
The atmosphere continues to clear, but radioactive hazards pool in some areas. Study is ongoing. And remnants remain active on the surface, but also as detected by seismic readings.
Point of contact for all this?
Your people, Pathfinder. Prodromos is expanding, with all the trials and discovery that building an outpost represents.
Grounded in research.
All data about newly accessible EOS is from their work.
Well, let's make sure it gets the attention it deserves.
Alright, well, let's see. Okay, well, she's not too far away, so... Hey, it's a member fragment.
Another eidetic trigger, Sam?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Mayor Bradley.
Pathfinder, good to see you. We're busy as anything thanks to you. Bit dusty, but we can adapt. It's worth it when it's your own.
Make sure to keep a clear log of what you're doing.
Well, let's save some bandwidth. Busted ass defeat initiative. Copy, paste, repeat. You did your part. Everyone here is ready to do theirs. You'll see our report in every shipment back home. Some key positions: Connor
Okay.
Supply, Ramirez Medical, Abrams Science, Fawkes Engineering. With them and my major domo, we won't end up like Site 1 and 2.
The first two outposts didn't have a chance. It was clear to everyone on the ground.
I saw the brief. I'm making sure every one of our people is eyes wide. You changed this planet, but that doesn't make it easy. We'll use the efforts of those who went before. Good people, every last one. I'd have been honored to fail with any of them.
I haven't reached the end of that trail, but not everyone died outright.
Right. They tell me there were staggered evacs. If any want to try again, they're welcome. Oh, and Pathfinder, this is for you. It's our flag. Hang it where the Nexus can see. It's touched the soil of our first outpost in Andromeda. Make it real.
Okay. Well, that's relatively cool.
I'll be interested to see what your scientists learn of Eos.
We came to explore and learn. That's who we are.
Took a peek at the plans for the Padromos research labs. Shiny.
Okay. See, this is where this game is finally kind of hitting its stride, doing the exploration stuff, seeking around, finding cool stuff, little stories here and there. Excuse me. That's the stuff that you want to get. You know, those are the story contexts that I'm looking for. It's the only way I can get to...
Someone left a warning. Looks like a work crew thinks they can take control of the remnant.
They'll get chewed up if they try.
Work crew Ross.
Wait, Cora should probably be here for this. Wait, Cora should probably be here for this.
Okay, well, let's go swap out crews. Ah, crap. Do I have one of those things? Probably not. Shit. What's that? Oh, I do have one of those things. Oh, but it's probably... Oh, there it is. I think I can swap my crew out here instead of, Okay. There we go. All right. You're coming with me, Cora. Come on. You got nothing to say? Is it me or she seemed drunk? I think she is. I think she's drunk as a skunk. What's up, girl? Did you party too much? Oh man, that is funny. I'm dead serious though. Look at her. She's just stumbling around. Takes all kinds, I guess. That's funny. Alright, I gotta remember that. Alright, I brought Cora with me.
Good for you. I could have used that ordnance a few weeks ago.
I'm Ryder, the human pathfinder.
Lieutenant Harper, we're looking for the Asari Ark.
So am I. Watching the skies every day, praying they survived the cat.
Let's see, sounds like a lucky
At least you and these others made it out.
Only just. Our clothes were still smoldering.
What happened?
The Ket chased our Ark across the cluster. But these weren't their regular soldiers. They were hunters. Elite killers.
Being hunted by an elite anything isn't fun. What were they after?
I don't know. I'm a junior. I just do what they tell me. A bridge officer, Sarissa something, gave the evacuation order. Hundreds of people, all trying to flee. It was...
Where could we look for the Ark?
We lost track. But they launched a ship to help evacuees, and her crew would know. You'd have to find her. Follow the transponder, maybe.
Consider it done. Focus on taking care of yourselves.
The ship's called the Paraphona. I'll give you her transponder codes and last flight plan. Thank you. It's good to see the Ket aren't the only ones winning.
Yeah, we're trying. We are trying. Alright, well. Well, I'm about to close off for the night. Figured I'd come back here and check one more time with our lovely drunkard. I just find that so hilarious. Just random thing just happening. She's just oblivious to the world. It's just funny. It's just so funny. Alright, well, my name is Joe Haygood. You can find me on Twitter, mclazyj. My YouTube channel is youtube.com/mclazyj. I normally post these. I basically send them over from Twitch, so I haven't gone back to check. I'm hoping none of my audio is getting blocked. If it is, then that may be something I have to start recording with my Elgato while I'm streaming. Make sure you check out the podcast that I host with my friends at Foreman and at Tweets by the Tony, and that would be You Like the Worst Stuff podcast. You can find the feed either over at ggsgamer.com or on my own site, www.mclazyj.com. You know, it's a show where we basically talk about stuff, gaming, movies, you know, pop culture kind of stuff. And it normally ends up with Tony and Foreman talking about Nintendo and mocking my like of things Xbox and PC related and Marvel comics. So there is always that. They seem to think that I am the reason that the podcast is titled because everything I like seems to be the worst, according to them. Anyways, we also have a Patreon set up. I don't advertise for it all the time. I just point it out once a show, but we do have a Patreon. If you'd like to donate a little bit, that's great. It always helps. We're trying to build the show out, you know, do some advertising, stuff like that, and build up a bigger audience. So we're hoping you'll help. If you can't, don't sweat it. The show's always going to be free. You know, we've done 221 episodes. We haven't charged a dime, so. But if you feel the need to contribute, we appreciate it. If not, maybe you can contribute to a support group for this young lady here that seems to be about 8 sheets to the wind. Although she is standing up, so there is something to be said there. Anyways, we will continue tomorrow on our adventures around the Andromeda galaxy in Mass Effect. Just a quick note. I am working on trying to make this a regular thing around 11 o'clock. I can't guarantee it. Sometimes it'll be a little earlier. But normally I should be on by 11 at the latest. And go for about an hour. The reason being is I have to get up at like 5:30 in the morning to go to work, so it's hard to stream all hours of the night. Friday nights and Saturday night streams may be longer. Other than that, make sure you hit me up on Twitter or come in the chat. Let me know if there's something you want to see. We can make that happen. I have a fairly good, robust game collection, so if there's something you want to see specific, I'm more than willing to play through anything and everything. Last note, it might be down the road a little bit, but I'm also planning to do some streaming lunch breaks at work. You know, just like a 30 to 45 minute show. That stuff will be dependent on what I'm playing on, what I can play on my laptop, which it's a good laptop, but you know. Anyways, the goal is I'd like to have a show then and then a show at night. And I can do 2 different types of games. So, but I would always appreciate any and all feedback that you might have. That you know, can give me a little insight on what you want to see with the show. Excuse me. It's just a little after midnight, so I've been up since 4 this morning. Mondays are my early days at work. I go in at 5 in the morning, so I have to get up around 3:45 to 4 o'clock. So it's been a long day. The only upswing is I end up falling asleep on the couch for like an hour and a half, which is why I'm a little more rested to do this. But yeah, then make sure you check all that stuff out. I'd appreciate it. I've added some hosting partners here on Twitch, so when I'm not streaming, I'll have hosted feeds from other people. If you'd like to be added to that list, feel free. If need be, and if you have any interest in adding me as a hosting partner on your site or vice versa, let me know. I'm glad to add people. My only request is make sure that you're not, well, I'd rather you not be a racist, so if that's your agenda, then maybe not ask. But other than that, I think we're golden. I am working on getting things set up so I can actually have I'll set up my Kinect. I'm trying to clean up my workspace here on the couch so I don't have to deal with my somewhat messy house. So, but until then, we're gonna leave with our party girl over here and say good night, and we'll be back tomorrow with more of the streaming adventures of Zoe Ryder and the Andromeda Initiative. Good night. Well, that didn't work out so well. Let's see.